Make it your ambition. The Apostle Paul to the Thessalonians. Make it your ambition. Make it your ambition, meaning this was your goal in life, to live a quiet life. Make it your ambition to live a quiet life. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Work hard with your hands, doing something that's good, so that your life will win the respect of outsiders. And here's a key little phrase: so that you won't be dependent on anyone. What y'all saw this morning was a glimpse of a quiet life. If you go to the woods, it's quiet.
Well, first thing I'm going to hit on is, I know a lot of you do know me and you've been watching me for a long time now, but you don't know me. So let me just briefly introduce you to myself. My name is Silas. I live in Western North Carolina. I've lived here all my life, and one day, Lord willing, this body will be put to rest here in these mountains, and that's my ultimate hope. I love this place. I want to live here my whole life, and it's just where I want to be all the time. I am now 18 years old. I turned 18 on November 9th, 2025, so this year. I started streaming when I was 15 years old, back in 2022. My first video was on the Minecraft survival world, which you saw yesterday. It was originally started on that world 3 years ago. Yesterday, on the 27th of December 2022, was my first ever stream on YouTube. I started this channel almost 7 years ago on April 4th, 2019. It is now December 28th, 2025. We are almost into the new year, and it's quite a while. When I first started this channel, I was 11 years old, and that was a while ago, almost a decade. So feeling a little bit older now, but here we are. Well, I don't want to make this video too long, but I do need to talk about a couple points. What basically happened and all that, and what could be done in order for me to come back, or will I be coming back? All those good points. So first off, we'll go with why am I quitting? I feel a sense of moving forwardness. I think that's a word, but it'll do. I'm ready to move forward in my personal life and personal career. I'm no longer that little child that wanted to be YouTube famous, and I don't see the need to be anymore. Now, had I have made it on YouTube, I don't think I would have been streaming every single day. I couldn't have full-timed it. Just from a personal standpoint, I feel the need personally to always be doing something with my hands. I really do like working with my hands. I really do like being outside. I love, like I stated earlier, I love the woods. I love this place. It's perfect for me. And I'm a wild man, and I can't be caged up all the time. So, that being said, the reason I'm quitting ultimately is because I'm just ready to move forward. I'm done. I'm ready to get a job and start my personal life. Earlier this year, I had a job doing some construction work. I wasn't very good at it. It was doing something that I did not know anything about. But that sort of got me started on what it means to have a job and everything, to make money and stuff like that. And that's what happened last year. when I uploaded, some of my longtime viewers will know, when I uploaded the kind of stepping away video from streaming, where I took about a year-long break, and then I came back this year in July, and now I'm back. So I gained that job experience of what it means to have a full-time, a part-time job, and I worked with them for about a year, actually just about a pretty much year full, and then I quit that job. I moved forward because I personally like woodworking. I like working with my hands, doing type of remodeling stuff. That's kind of interested me a little bit, so I started doing that a little bit back in August, and that is why my streaming thing kind of faded out, and it was hard there for a while for me to stream even once a week, because I was just overcrowded with work a little bit there, and that's why I stepped back a couple months ago, back in October and stuff, and streams really slowed down, was because of that. But in this past month, I haven't been doing that. The job kind of finished up and I wasn't needed anymore, so we moved forth into the YouTube channel, trying to really do it full time, and then that's where we're at right now, is where we are with the 2 streams a week, Friday and Saturday, and where we're headed next. So now that I've explained that, and now that I've gotten a taste of, really what I mean is, now that I've gotten a taste of what a job is and what it is to work and be relied on for a part of a crew and stuff like that, man, I love it. I love working with my hands, and maybe it's because I'm a Southern boy, I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but I have gone completely crazy over the past month because I haven't had to work, and I just worked on YouTube stuff all the time, and it's been kind of cool lately. Yesterday the high was about 35 degrees and the low was about 12 degrees, so you couldn't do much outside, but so I've been inside the house quite a bit lately because I haven't had anything to do, so I've just gone stir crazy pretty much, and I just constantly feel the need to be doing something with my hands, or I feel like I'm wasting time. Now that being said, let me sum it up for you on this part. The reason I am quitting YouTube is because I feel like I am not gonna really do as much as I want. Even if I made it all the way, made it, so to speak, and got big and was making a bunch of money off of streaming and stuff like that, I would still have to have a part-time job, and I just don't really see the need to keep doing YouTube if that's the way it's going to be. If I can't go full-time and enjoy it, and there's an aspect, and I'll explain that in a minute, about my enjoyment on YouTube. I'll explain that in a minute, but it just doesn't really give me the enjoyment that I was looking for anymore, and that'll lead us to the next part of this video. So the next part, this part, will be my YouTube enjoyment. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a quicker one, hopefully. As far as playing, I can't say that yet. That's for the next part. As far as saying, as far as playing Roblox on stream, that's fun to an extent. Like I said, we'll push that one to the side, and YouTube too. We'll push that one over there too. As far as enjoyment, I love content creation. I love it. I just absolutely love it. It allows me to invoke a creative part that nothing else would. And what I'll take with me away from YouTube is the fact that no matter where I would have gone for a job, whatever I would have done, I would not have learned any of the stuff that I've learned on YouTube. I have learned so much about making thumbnails, editing videos, and I could do so much better on thumbnails. You guys have no idea. I could spend just a little bit longer and just clean them up so much. But the fact is that I didn't really want to, because it wasn't going to last much longer. So I really like doing edits and stuff like that. I really like doing that, the quick editing and stuff like that. I like that. As far as editing long-term videos, I mean, I can do that too, but I don't really enjoy that as much. And as far as streaming goes, I love streaming, I really do. But I feel like when I'm getting, I used to have a minimum of 3 hours a stream. Now that's gone down a whole lot, but the 3 hours per stream minimum, dude, I had to hit that, and I just felt a personal responsibility to do that. And it just, I love streaming as far as meeting new people and interacting with them. I love that aspect. I'll never forget that part. I'll never forget any of you guys, especially my longtime viewers. We won't mention any names, but they are effectively a very important part of what my channel has become today, and who I am today, really. And YouTube has played a very important role in that stuff because I didn't have anything else to do job-wise for a while. I don't know what in the world I would have been doing, but then I found that I could stream on YouTube, and that kind of revitalized my channel, and I met a lot of new people, and I'm still meeting new people, and that's just why I love the stream part. And streaming is a lost art. As far as I'm concerned, it's a lost art because people they've got the chat open over here, but they don't talk to people. That's why I made it such an important part of trying to incorporate people, trying to talk to people, trying to ask them questions, trying to learn about themselves, where they're from, just asking a simple question as far as where are you from, can bring a lot of interaction from the stream. And I just love that part of it, because if you upload videos only, you'll never understand. You don't get that same feeling of interaction with people unless you are alive and talking people pretty much face to face. Now that I have the webcam, and it's just incredible. It is just absolutely incredible, and I'll never forget that part. So now let's touch on Roblox and YouTube, and pretty much every part of the gaming community and internet cycle right now. It's just falling apart completely. I don't know how everybody feels about AI. Personally, I don't like it. I don't think it's very important, and the fact that they're trying to push it as quick as they are before it's really kind of developed more, it's just silly. I think they're trying to incorporate it into everything, and it's half working. I mean, you've got Roblox banning people for no reason based off of AI stuff, and that's been happening for many years. And the same thing with YouTube. Personally, I can speak of this. Taking people's thumbnails down, taking videos down because they're quote violent or stolen. And like I said, I can speak personally from that because that is happening to me to this day. With my handmade thumbnails, YouTube has taken quite a couple of them down, and I've made an appeal, and then they're like, oh, well, actually, we do think you made this thumbnail now that we look at it better. It's just, I don't know. I don't think they should be moving this quick. I don't think it should be. It's too underdeveloped, number one, but I just personally, I just don't like it. And I don't think it's the right direction to go into. But the next is Roblox, and pretty much every other part of the internet cycle right now. The age verification. I know a lot of people are very angry about this, and personally I am too. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's okay. It should be up to the parent to decide whether their kid can voice chat on Roblox, and they shouldn't have to do number one, take a picture of themselves as a underage individual, and have that sent to a multi-billion-dollar company where their privacy is violated. I I don't see that as being okay in any way, shape, or form. And they just keep on moving with it. I think the parents should have to should stand over their kids more and be more of a parent and understand, okay, this is what's going on. You can't be doing this, this, and this anymore, but you can do voice chat. You can type through chat to people. Don't give people your name and your address and you'll be fine. I just don't understand where they're it's not going to accomplish anything. It's just about more control overall. And it's just silly that it's even a question of whether it's okay or not. Now, when we have Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, being a personally a very far left individual, going to Washington D.C. to fight with Congress over the fact that they're trying to push age verification into the App Store is pretty incredible, and I respect him for that. I really do. We need more people to fight against this because it's just not okay. And and if you want to know, one of the big reasons why I'm getting out is because of the age verification stuff and all this stuff that they're trying to push, and it's just killing creators. It really is. And you don't understand unless you're a creator, and you see it firsthand. You just don't understand until you're in the shoes of somebody like me, and I'm not even that big of a creator. I don't deal with people that much. I edit my own videos, I do my own thumbnails, and for an AI, a computer, to tell me that my thumbnails are not handmade, they're stolen, that's just silly, and they need to step their game up. YouTube as a whole has fallen apart because they invoked so much robot moderation, and it's not personal moderation. That's when YouTube disconnected from the community, and it's stale. It's overused. And from a personal standpoint, before I stream, depending on what time of day it is, if it's, say supper time around 6 o'clock or something like that, I get on my computer, I'm getting my stream stuff ready while I'm eating supper, and I'm trying to find a good YouTube video to watch while I'm getting my stream stuff ready and eating and stuff. I can't find anything. There is nothing good to watch on YouTube anymore. It's so sad, and people are just using YouTube as such a money grab these days. It's so unfortunate that they're so disconnected from the community, and it's just incredible when you see somebody like Case O just rise out of nowhere and take fame, because he deserves it. He knows how to take a joke. It just bounce right off. It's no big deal. And he's interactive with his fans. He gets fan mail. He laughs at people. He laughs at himself. It's just perfect. That's the way it should be in streams, and that's the way I tried to be in my streams. But I don't know if I did it the best, but I tried my best, and that's really all I got to say about that. So in ending up, I have a summarization for that part. I don't think it's right for people to be encroaching on kids' privacy on games. Look, if somebody gets contacted by an adult and they're still, down in years, then they need to tell their parent about it. And if they don't, that's where the problems come in, because the parent is not moderating their kids enough to where they could say, look, you can only friend your friends at school, something like that, and that's it. That's the only, it's okay as far as that, which is, I can see what they're doing with the trusted connections. I don't know why they don't call them friends anymore. I don't really just change that. It's such a silly change, but anyway, I guess we'll move on from that. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. It's silly. I think people need to look at stuff a little bit harder before they just say okay. But I mean, people got to do what they think they got to do, and that's all I got to say about that. One final message from Silas, or Boss at Snipe, to you guys, straight to you guys. It is not an accident that you have stumbled upon my YouTube channel. It's not an accident that you're watching me here today. I don't know what your religious beliefs are, but if you look behind me, there is no way on planet Earth that was created by a sudden bang a sudden explosion somewhere a billion miles off over the course of 17 billion years. There's just no way. That was hand designed by the God of all creation in 6 days, not 7, in 6 days, who later on, 4,000 years after he created the whole world, sent his only son to die for the sins of all of mankind so that we could live with him in heaven again. Now, I have peace that I know that there is absolutely 100% a God behind this all creation. Not two gods, not three gods, the God of all creation who created all things in 6 days, not 7, and not in 7 billion years, not in 3 billion years, not in 400 million years. There's no way that all of this just came out of nowhere with no order, no design, no creation, and no personal being and interaction with its creation. You guys have now watched me. Most of my new viewers have watched me for 4 months now as I tried to revitalize my YouTube channel. Whether it went good or not, I don't know. But I love you guys all very dearly, especially the special people. You know who you are. I won't name names. The ones that have been watching me for many years, and some of my first viewers of all time. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and you shall be saved. One day you will die. There is no doubt about it. One day I will. There is no doubt. What happens to you after you die is your fault. I cannot control it. What I'm telling you today can change your life for the rest of history and for all of eternity. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and you shall be saved from all of your sins, and you will sit in heaven one day after you die, and so will I, and I have peace in that. And I can honestly say, yeah, maybe it's because I'm young. I can honestly say, if I drop dead right now, I am not afraid of it. I do not care because I know where I'm going. Whether I die tonight, tomorrow, or yesterday, it does not matter. I know where I'm going, and you should too. And remember this, eternity is too long to be wrong. What is going to happen to my YouTube channel? What is going to happen to this channel? Well, my plan is to keep uploading or streaming videos every April 4th. So the next time you guys will probably see me streaming is April 4th of 2026. I want to do 2 streams a year at least, one for Christmas and one for the anniversary of my channel. Next year is a pretty big year, like I said, 7 years on YouTube. So there's a high possibility that I make it come back. What will we be playing, I don't know. But that's just what I have planned, 2 streams a year just to check in, see how you guys are doing. Because like I said, I like you guys, I love you guys. You guys are very important to me. And I want to keep updated on how you guys are doing. With this channel ending, what happens now? What's next? What's next for you guys? What's next for you sitting on the other side of the screen? I don't know how many people see this. I don't really care. You have to carry on the legacy which I've set forth. I have said earlier that the demise of YouTube is that creators do not care about their community anymore. You have to bring forth what I've said. You have to incorporate chat into the game, which is where Roblox kind of blew up for me and Rivals did, because I could bring people into my stream, play some games with them, and kind of learn about where they're from and know about them. The biggest thing that you can do for somebody is remember them and keep them in your mind, their name and everything, for the next time you stream and they come and watch you. If you do, that's going to blow them away. It's going to light up their day. Wow, this streamer with 500 subscribers, I know, but he's remembering my name. He's got, say 5-6 people watching him. That's pretty cool. And now I'm happier than what I was, because I had a crap day today, and it was a terrible day at school. I had a bunch of tests and all this stuff. I guess that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Silas from Western North Carolina, and I'm Boss at Snipe. And what'll happen to me now? What do I do? Well, I think I just move forward. I'm going to keep you guys updated as much as I can. I don't want to go completely dark, but it's time to move on. It's time to get a life. And what struck me as pretty hard to deal with was the fact that I was working for something in a game, say Rivals, for example. I was trying to get a skin or something in a game that was going to take 20 hours or 24 hours in this case for the Patriot sniper skin, which I really wanted. I don't know if I got it or not because I'm pre-recording this video. Today is the 16th of December, so I don't know if I've got it yet or not. Hopefully I did. I was pretty close. I had about 20 hours or 20 and a half hours of playtime. I hope I did. It's a pretty cool skin. But at the same time, what does it matter? I wasted 24 hours on getting something digital in a game that is ultimately not going to profit me anything, and I've wasted all that time. And that's kind of where gaming kind of fell off for me, is because I realized that I'm wasting a lot of time in this virtual experience for basically nothing. If you're doing it for enjoyment, you know, after you get home from school or something like that, that's terrific. But you can't just corner yourself in your room and not get outside or go meet people. You have to branch out and know people. I know a lot of people now because of YouTube, yes. But do you know a lot of people outside of your YouTube circle, outside of your streaming circle? That's where you have to be sociable and know how to talk to people. Just ask them how they are. That's where you could start. Ask them how they are. How was your day? How are you doing? Just a little conversation like that could brighten somebody's day up a lot. And I think that's something I learned a lot by stepping back off of YouTube. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe someday I'll come back. Maybe in a couple years, maybe a year or two, maybe 2-3 years, something like that. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll give it another try. Can I? Yes, absolutely. Will I? I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Who knows what's in tail? Nobody knows what tomorrow brings, so don't worry about tomorrow. Let tomorrow worry of itself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Boston Snipe, coming to you from western North Carolina, up to 3,000 feet elevation, looking out at a beautiful ridge in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Until next time, Boston Snipe out.
Yes, this is Editor Snipe here. I did forget to kind of sum up what exactly is going to happen to all of this. Maybe someday we come back and we try to do it again in 2 years or something. Do I think it'll be next year? Absolutely not. From a personal standpoint, I'm so burnt out on YouTube, just burnt out. That doesn't mean that I don't like doing it, but I'm just so burnt out on it, man. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to get a job. I want to move on. I don't want to, maybe someday we'll come back and we'll give it another try. But for right now, we got to cover it up, keep the dust off of it, and see what the future brings. You never know. Maybe someday we come back.